This video might just make you a crypto millionaire because I'm going to be sharing with you a major technique which I have learned to master myself. And if you can master this, you could potentially make millions this bull run. So if that sounds interesting, please make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll get straight into it. So what are we going to be discussing today? Well, the thing we're going to be discussing in this video is basically how to understand money flow and how to know when certain projects are about to skyrocket on different chains. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys are used to the term money flow. You've heard it used by many crypto influencers. And essentially, what it means is the money flowing down the categories in crypto, okay, or down the rankings. It conventionally is from Bitcoin to ETH, and then ETH to maybe XRP, BNB, Solana, and then from those to the mid caps, and then the mid caps to the low caps, and so on. But in this video, I'm going to be specifically looking at it in relation to certain layer 1 blockchains and how you can make massive money betting on some of the beta plays within layer 1 blockchains. And I'm going to share with you my two favorite chains to be betting on in terms of beta plays for this cycle. And the reason why it's these two is because of the undervalued nature of the altcoins within these two chains. So first things first, I'm just going to explain to you the basics of money flow and just show you, the difference between different levels of market cap in crypto and how basically Bitcoin clearly moves first, and then it moves to the high caps, and then it moves to the mid caps, and then the low caps. Okay. And this is going to show you something very clearly so that you have it in your head how the crypto market works. Okay. Because this next leg up on altcoins is going to be the biggest leg up we've ever seen in the crypto market because of this literally showing it. So you have on the screen right now the Bitcoin weekly chart. And you can see this blue line here is marking the all-time high resistance of the 2021 crypto bull run. As you know, we surpassed that resistance earlier on this year, and you can see that yellow X marking the point in which we crossed the resistance, okay? Now I'm going to show with you a different chart, and I want you to see the major difference in this chart. The chart I'm going to show with you right now is the total free cryptocurrency market chart. Now, what is the total free market cap? Well, the total free chart is basically all the cryptos excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So all the market caps in crypto combined, XRP, BNB, your meme coins, all of them combined is the total free market cap chart. And what you can see is that has literally only just created a brand new all-time high. You can see the yellow X just here at the point in which it did that. And that was literally this week, right? So you can see the difference. Bitcoin did it months ago, earlier on this year. Bitcoin's way above its resistance. The total free is only just doing it now. So what I'm trying to show you is the delay based on market cap in the crypto market when it comes to pumps. And finally, I'm going to show with you right here the others chart, which is all the cryptos excluding the top 10, I believe. So XRP and Solana are not included in this one. This is literally all of your altcoins that are outside of the top 10. And what you can see on this one is even bigger in terms of the fact that it hasn't even hit the all-time high yet, okay? The all-time high has still not even been hit, and that again shows the delay based on the sizing of the cryptocurrencies. So now we're getting to the stage where the top cryptos, right? The top 3, the top 10 are really starting to pump. Ethereum, XRP, Solana, some of these coins. And later on, we're going to start to see the mid caps and the low caps pump. And when that happens, that is where the mega gains are going to be made. Now I'm going to share with you two blockchains, two layer 1s, which I personally think their ecosystems have a great chance of exploding. And the reason I'm talking about these two is because of the fact that they're not already massive in terms of the beta plays. If I was going to discuss Ethereum or Solana, the beta plays on those chains are already huge. So we're not going to talk about those two. We're going to talk about two other layer 1s, which are kind of being caught off guard when it comes to the beta plays, yet their actual market caps are absolutely exploding right now. So let's just cut to the chase. The two layer 1s that I'm talking about are number one, Sui, and number 2, Tron, okay? I think some of the beta plays on these chains are going to absolutely explode. Now, there's no guarantees, of course. These could be high-risk investments, but I really do believe the beta plays on these 2 chains are about to explode, especially as the others chart hits resistance and surpasses it, which I expect will probably happen at some point early next year, early 2025. So you want to be gearing up for the next big moves in crypto and not necessarily buying Bitcoin and ETH right now, but looking at some of the other plays which are yet to absolutely send it, okay, and still have undervalued small market caps. So let's talk about SUI first, and then we'll move on to Tron. But first of all, as you can see with SUI, this is one of the best gaining layer ones so far this bull run. And I actually gave the signal for SUI down here around 70 cents over in my VIP group. Now, if you're interested in the VIP group, you can join that by hitting the link in the description, and you can gain access to the best buy alerts in the crypto market. However, SUI is looking exceptionally strong, yet some of the beta plays haven't really kicked into gear yet. So if there's one chain I'm going to be really betting on for the beta plays to move up that haven't yet, it would probably be SUI. And I've underlined 2 of my favorite beta plays on the SUI ecosystem. The first one is Cetus Protocol, which is a utilitarian beta play. And it's pretty important that I just distinguish this. You've got kind of utilitarian beta plays, which would be your conventional DEXs, borrowing and lending, those type of protocols. And then you have your hype/meme coin based beta plays, which would obviously be more like your meme coins or maybe your gaming coins. Now, Cetus Protocol, I would put in the utilitarian category. Now, sure, Cetus Protocol has exploded. It has pumped. However, it's still very early on when you consider it to SUI. Okay, SUI is at 12 billion. Cetus Protocol is only at 200 million. Now, obviously, this shouldn't get to the same market cap of SUI. That would be absurd. However, I would say the ratio, the percentage, should probably be higher than what it is currently between these 2. Okay, this is the main DEX and liquidity kind of project on SUI. And if we look at how high the main DEX on BNB went last cycle in PancakeSwap, you're probably looking at Cetus around 200 million and thinking this can go a lot higher than it currently is. Right, let's just take a very quick look at Cake and see where that went to last bull run, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. So Cake last bull run, apparently, according to CoinMarketCap, went to, I think, like 7 billion in market cap, something like that. So if SUI goes around the same market cap levels of BNB, 7 billion for Cetus is probably a reasonable target, right? Now, I'm not saying that's guaranteed, but it's a reasonable goal for Cetus to hit. So if you're looking for the next plays on SUI, and you want a utilitarian one, Cetus Protocol could be a great one to get if you're looking for those leveraged gains compared to something like SUI, right? Maybe SUI has another 7x left in it. Maybe whatever SUI does, Cetus could do 3 times that. So a 10x on SUI, a 30x on Cetus, a 5x on SUI, a 15x on Cetus. Now, it's not guaranteed, but usually you would expect the beta plays at this stage of the bull run to outperform the main layer 1. Okay, now let's just talk about another play on SUI that I like. I also like Hippo as the blue chip meme coin on SUI. I got a bag of this myself at some lower prices compared to now, but it's still fairly cheap, 159 million in market cap. Some people say that you can expect the number 1 meme on a chain to hit about 10% of the overall market cap. So if SUI hits 100 billion, you could maybe expect the number 1 meme on SUI to hit 10 billion. Again, these are not absolutist rules. They could vary, but I'm just giving you some kind of indications and some things to work with. So obviously we've been at the stage in the cycle where the native layer 1 has been the dominant thing, but I think we're going to reach a pivot point when the others chart breaks out, where you start to see some of the beta plays, some of the smaller market cap coins really kick into gear and outperform the native blockchains. Okay, now let's move on to Tron, which recently had an explosive move. And I actually called this, again, in the VIP group. We call most of the major things that happen in the market because I have a delegated team who are all looking at different things in the market. And I'm just looking at everything on a generalized perspective as well. So I noticed Tron was really starting to pump and gather some steam earlier on in the cycle. And I thought, I don't want to buy Tron itself. I would rather have some exposure to some of the beta plays on Tron. So what did I do? I went and bought the main meme coin on Tron, which is Sun Dog. Okay, I went and purchased some of this. I think it was around 15 cents or 14 cents. Yeah, 14 cents. I purchased some. And obviously, Tron had that move and Sundog pumped. Now, what's very interesting is Sundog didn't actually outperform Tron on that recent Tron pump. So we're still not at the stage of the market yet where the beta plays are taking over. Tron did a 2x, Sundog maybe only pumped 50, 60%. So it wasn't on the same level as the native layer, which isn't concerning to me. That just indicates we're not at the stage in the market yet where the beta plays take control. But like I've said many times, we will be once we cross that pivotal mark for the others chart. Now, I even bought another degen coin on Tron, which is Zappo AI, which is incredibly degen. But I purchased this one all the way down here in the lows, and this one did do us a really nice 2x. So Zappo AI, which is a microcap, that did catch up with Tron. But the fact it's so small in market cap, it shows we're still not at that stage yet where the beta plays are outperforming the main layer ones. But this is the time to be stacking the beta plays on these chains, because once they do break out, it's not just going to be a 2x, it's probably going to be a 10x, a 20x, a 30x, and that's probably going to be in a short time span. So if you want the more utilitarian play on Tron, you could look at sun.io. Okay, it's just the ticker Sun or Sun token. And what is this? Well, this is basically just the Sun Pump ecosystem. It's also the DEX for Tron. So you've got the Sun Pump feature, which is basically like pump.fun, but for the Tron memes. So you've got all these different memes here, which you can purchase on Tron. And there's a community incentive where you can vote to basically give some preference to certain memes, and then it gives them a higher chance of getting listed on exchanges. Now, this isn't just a meme coin degen place. You can also use it as a DEX. So if there's certain coins you want to buy, you know, USDT is the native coin on USDT's native chain is Tron, or the main chain for USDT is obviously Tron. So that's also a very good benefit to the Tron ecosystem as opposed to maybe other chains. So there are some benefits to Tron when it comes to memes. Obviously, the USDT factor, the liquidity factor, and the fact that one of the main people behind Tron, literally the main guy behind Tron, Justin Sun, has been heavily pushing the meme ecosystem on Tron recently, saying that he believes it's going to be even bigger or better than Solana. So overall, I'm pretty bullish on both of these chains. But do I want to now buy these for maybe another 3 to 5x in the bull run? Or maybe a 7x at best? Maybe not. Maybe the play is to look at some of the beta plays, and especially if you've got a smaller portfolio, especially if you're under 100K for your portfolio, you might want to be a little bit riskier and look at some of these smaller cap plays. Now, I did stack Sui. I'm still holding my Sui. It's my second biggest altcoin holding, and it's probably going to remain like that for the rest of the bull run. But with Tron, I didn't buy any Tron. I don't hold any Tron. So my main way of getting exposure to Tron would be through the beta plays, right? And like I said, I hold a couple plays on Tron, and I think they're going to do very, very well. So I appreciate you all watching this video. Make sure to check out my VIP group. We talk about these types of things, the rotational moves in crypto, the beta plays, money flow. We go in depth in terms of strategy in this group on a regular basis through our voice chats and also in the text channels. And I do dedicated live streams and videos just for the VIPs. So if you're interested in all of that, plus full access to my crypto moves on the chessboard, join this group. You're going to be able to see my buy alerts, my sell alerts, and my personal portfolio. People have made incredible gains from the group. They've joined around $130 a month, and they've made over 6 figures in their first month, right? I've had some people say they made 200K in their first month from joining the group. So I'm not saying that's guaranteed for you, but I'm just telling you the results some people have had. You can go and read some of the positive reviews. It's all out there on public record. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really do hope you have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to you tuning in again on the channel at a later date. Goodbye.